People ask me, why are you making videos in YouTube? The answer is freedom. Sometimes I felt like I was living in a place where I couldn't completely be myself, and maybe someone watching this has felt that too. Hi, my name is Raina. I'm from South Korea. This is my very first YouTube video. I've actually been thinking about making this channel for years, but every time I wanted to start, I had another excuse. My English isn't good enough. My camera isn't good enough. What if nobody watches? What if people judge me? So, if you're watching this video, thank you so much. You might wonder, why not make videos in Korean? That's a fair question. The truth is, English gives me something I haven't always felt: space, free space. When I speak English, I feel like I'm talking to the whole world, not just one country, not just one culture. I don't expect everyone to agree with me, but I just wanted to meet people in YouTube. People who think differently, people who grew up differently, people who can love me for who I am, and maybe people I can encourage too. These days, Korea is incredibly popular around the world because of K pop, K drama, K beauty, K food, and many other things. Korean society has also become much more open it used to be. But honestly, the culture I grew up when I was young, it didn't really fit my personality. Korea is a society where people are constantly being evaluated and competition is very intense. There is also strong expectation to fit into the group. The problem was I was born to be a very independent and expressive person. I've always been curious and I enjoy speaking honestly about what I think. Because of that, I was sometimes disliked for no clear reason during my school years. As I got older, I noticed that many older people, especially some of my male supervisors at work, seemed uncomfortable with confident and outspoken I was. One reason is that many workplaces in Korea are still very traditional, and older men often hold position of authority. In some situations, people are expected to follow what their elders say. And I've always been the kind of person who struggles to follow something that doesn't make sense to me. Can I tell you something on other stories? If you ever visit Korea, you will probably notice something. Many people wear black jackets, black pants, black t-shirts, black shoes, black bag. But me, I've always loved colors. Blue, pink, green, red, whatever. I remember walking into places wearing bright colors and immediately feeling like everyone was looking at me. After I started traveling and I realized it, people all over the world express themselves differently. Nobody seemed worried about wearing the same colors. Nobody seemed afraid to stand out. That changed something inside me. For a long time, I dreamed of moving abroad. But after traveling to many different countries, I realized that Korea had become an amazing place to live. Today, I don't think move abroad anymore. I love Korea. I just wanted to love Korea without hiding who I am. That's why I'm here. Honestly, I'm just an ordinary Korean girl. I've failed, I've been hurt, I've questioned myself. There were moments when I wanted to give up my life. One day, I will tell you the story. Some of them are difficult to talk about, but they're part of who I am. This channel isn't about pretending everything is perfect. It's about becoming more honest and be myself. I will tell you another stories. I love running marathons. Recently, I finished my first half marathon in Seoul, and my ultimate goal is to run Boston Marathon someday. My dad has been running marathons for more than 10 years. A few years ago, I went to the Boston Marathon with him. I wasn't a runner, I went as his companion. The people of Boston stood along the course cheering for complete strangers. I was there too, cheering for runners for more than 4 hours. And while I was standing there, I had a thought. What would it feel like to be encouraged like that for more than 4 hours by people who expect nothing from me? Growing up, I heard a lot of hard words. You need to change. This is your problem. You did well, but you need to do even better. I heard those kinds of words over and over again. But when you are running a marathon, people say something completely different. Go, go! You are doing great! Keep going! You can do it! You are almost there! Like that. To be honest, I don't think I ever grew up hearing words like that. That's one of the reasons I fell in love with running. When you run a marathon, thousand people cheer for you without asking for anything in return. I wanted to give myself the chance to experience that. That's why I'm training now to finish my first full marathon. I don't know where this channel will go. Maybe only a few people will ever watch. Maybe thousands, maybe millions. I have no ideas. But years from now, I want to come back to this first video and smile. Because this was the beginning. If you ever felt like you didn't quit fit in your word, and if you ever wanted to start over, if you ever dream about becoming more yourself, maybe we are not so different. So, welcome. I'm really glad you are here. I will share my life, my culture, my mistakes, my dreams, and the story that shaped me, one video at a time. Thank you so much for watching my first video. If my story meant something to you, I love to hear your thoughts in the comments. And if you like to follow my journey, I'd be so grateful if you subscribe. Thank you for being here. I will see you in the next video. This is Raina from South Korea. Bye.